Yes.
All right, family, we ready? Let us ground and center. Start off by breathing in the love of the goddess and breathing out all limitations. Breathe in the love of the ancestors and exhale all that limits us. Breathe in the love of Great Spirit. Exhale all obstruction. And on this next inhale, let us chant the sacred syllable Om. Thanks. Thank you.
Behold, the sword of art, the lightning bolt, the phallus of the god. By this blade, I do cast away any negativities. I do banish anything which would impede our workings. By the mystery of this blade, and by the will of the Correllian priesthood, I make it so, and so it is. Darkness, light, herself, himself, oneself, forever. 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 Darkness, light, herself, himself, oneself, forever.
Behold, we will now cleanse the sacred space with the powers of earth and water and charge it with the powers of fire and air.
May the temple be cleansed and blessed.
Behold, I exercise thee, O creature of life. Behold, I exercise thee, O creature of earth. And I do bless and charge thee to this way. Behold, the sun is pure. Behold, behold, the water is pure. Purity into purity, and purity be blessed.
So would it be.
So would it be.
Behold, I exercise you, a creature of fire, casting out from you any impurities that may lie within. Behold, I exercise you, O creature of air, casting out from you any impurities that wish to lie within. Impurity in, impurity then, impurity be blessed.
So mote it be.
So
it be.
Charge. Charge. I charge. Charge. I charge you. I charge you. I charge you.
Behold, the circle will now be cast.
May the circle be cast.
Behold, I do cast a circle of art, a world between the worlds of mankind and the mighty ones we shall know. A holy enclosure to contain the energies we shall raise herein. Behold, the circle is cast.
behold, inspiration, thought, the sacred power of the east, the holy lightning bolt. In the beginning, the god exploded like lightning from the goddess. The earth shook by her command. The earth was not but rock and water and fire. When it was struck by lightning, water gave rise to the first organisms. The symbol of creation, the phallus of the god, created and directed by the goddess, be now the vehicle of our focus, will, as we create in turn a place between the worlds, a time outside of time, a holy enclosure for the focus of our energy of our right.
Behold, we will now invoke the higher selves of the presiding priesthood.
May the higher selves be invoked.
Behold, I invoke the higher self of the chief priestess, Lady Lian. May you be one with your higher self, undivided and complete. The veil set aside as we go forward in this holy life.
Behold, I invoke the higher self of the chief priest, Lord Phoenix. May you be one with your higher self, undivided and complete. The veil set aside as we go forward in this holy life.
Hear then the words of Our Lady, the chief priestess. I am the river of the well. I am Father, the inner heart. I am the beloved one, endless years. I call unto you, O ancient ones, in the name of the great family who are charged with this great work. We call upon you as we have called upon you from time immemorial, through many lives and many times and many places. We called upon you from the hedges and barrows of old Europe. We called upon you from the temples and pyramids of Nile. We call to you from the caves of the ice ages and before. We call to you from the stars before this world was ever formed.
Hear now the words of our Lord the Chief Priest. I am the binder and unbinder of time. I am Ouroboros Ophelion, the great dragon of the universe. I am the web which the mother has woven and hung with bright stars. I call upon you, O ancient ones, in the name of your children, who are in truth yourselves. We are your voice and your hands, as it was in the beginning when the universe took form. From the innermost heart of the goddess, we are manifested. Through the steps of her eternal dance with the God, we are the 9 who are the 1. We are the millions of souls who are the billions of lives. We are the children of light and darkness, and our bodies are the stars made flesh. We call upon you, O ancient and holy ones, and bid you hear now.
Behold, we will now invoke deity.
May the gods be invoked.
Behold, movement and action, the sacred power of the south, the tree of life, ever living, ever growing, ever changing, the axis of the planes through which spirit takes flesh, its manifestation through which the desires of the heart take form. For when the goddess had created him, the God fled from her, entering the world through matter. Through the planes of existence, the contents of his heart took physical form according to his passions. It is ever so was, the symbol of physical through which the goddess has expressed by the God, now be the vehicle of our prayer as we call upon our relations.
Behold, I invoke you, O ancient ones of the east. I call unto you, O lands, O gods, O peoples of the east. I invoke you with love and with respect, O glorious and beautiful ones. Come forth, join and guide us now, O ancient and holy ones.
We call upon you, O countless gods of the East, O mighty ones, our siblings and relations. Be here now with us from the East.
May the blessing of the East be upon you, beloved ones, you and all the siblings of the great family, in the name of the lands, gods, and peoples of the East. May you and yours be blessed. May clear vision and keen intelligence ever be your ready sword. May the blessings of the East be upon you.
Behold, I invoke you, O ancient ones of the south. I call unto you, O lands, O gods, O people of the south. I invoke you with love and with respect, O glorious and beautiful ones. Come forth, join and guide us now, O ancient and holy ones.
We do call upon you, O countless gods of the south, ancient and mighty ones, our siblings and relations. Be here with us now from the south. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. May the blessings of the South be upon you, the loved ones, you and all the siblings of the great family. In the name of the lands, gods, and people of the South, may you and yours be blessed. May just and effective action ever be your sturdy staff.
Behold, I invoke you, O ancient ones of the west. I call unto you, O lands, O gods, O peoples of the west. I invoke you. With love and with respect, come forth. Join and guide us now, O ancient and holy ones.
We do call upon you, O countless and mighty gods from the west. Be here with us now, siblings, family, and friends. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
May the blessing of the West be upon you, beloved ones, and you all siblings of the great family. In the name of the lands of the gods, peoples of the West, may you and yours be blessed, and may an open heart and psychic vision ever fill your brimming cup. May the blessing of the West be upon you.
Behold, I invoke you, O ancient ones of the north. I call unto you, O gods, O peoples, O lands, O gods, O peoples of the north. I invoke you with love and with respect, O glorious and beautiful ones. Come forth, join and guide us now, O ancient and holy ones.
We do call upon you, O countless gods of the north, O ancient and mighty ones, our siblings and relations. I call upon you to be here with us now. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. May the blessings of the north be upon you. You and all the siblings of the great family, in the name of the lands, gods, and peoples of the north, may you and yours be blessed. May wisdom and understanding ever be your noble crown. May the blessings of the north be upon you.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Behold, the four quarters, by their power, a circle is formed. This is the circle of creation. As thought is mother to action, and action is mother to reflection, reflection is mother to understanding, and understanding mother to thought. These are the powers that set the motion in the world.
We invoke you, O Mother Goddess, you who are the origin of all things. Yours was the small, still voice which spoke before the first creation and speaks in us today. Yours is the heart of infinite love and joy, which guides the universe and which beats within all things. You are the soul of all existence, from whom all existence has developed. You are the wind in the trees, the earth beneath our feet, and very atoms of our body. You are the essence of all things. We invoke you, yet we know you are never absent from us, for we carry you always in our hearts. Holy Mother, with love and with respect, we call upon you. We ask you to aid us, to guide us, to move through us as we enact this holy ritual.
We invoke you, O Father God, you who are the vehicle of all things. Yours is the fire of creation, which first exploded when you emerged from the goddess your mother. Yours is the light of life, from which the seven planes of all things are made. You are the Lord of measure, of life and death, of space and time. You turn the wheel of fate, wheel of the zodiac, and the wheel of the year, all at her discretion. You are the manifestation of the goddess's thought. We invoked you, yet we know you are never absent from us, for we carry you with us. We ask you to aid us, to guide us, to move through us as we enact this holy rite.
And behold, we will now honor the union of goddess and God through the great rite.
May the great rite be enacted.
Behold, contemplation, reflection, the sacred power of the West, which is reflection. It informs, but also obscures our vision. It expresses, but also hides our true self. But self-examination and attunement with the divine reveals again our true heart. The love and balance, which are natural state. When the goddess pursued the god through the physical planes and reunited with him, their union brought forth soul into the world of matter. But the soul did not know itself and had to search itself inside to again find its identity. But the process still going forward. The symbol of divine love through which the god rediscovers the goddess, but also a symbol of our love for one and the birth of all.
Behold, the goddess is not greater than the god, nor is the god greater than the goddess, but both are equal, and neither is complete without the other. In the name of the goddess and God, may this chalice be blessed.
We will now bring forward and bless the Book of Life, which represents the membership of our tradition, and through which all members of the tradition may be blessed at a distance.
May the book of life be blessed.
Behold the Correllian Book of Life, in which are inscribed the names of all the members of the tradition, both incarnate and discarnate. We honor them, and we may be one together in the great work, which in the birth of the new age, in the continual rebirth of the earth.
Behold, in the name of the Great Mother, may this book be blessed.
Behold, in the name of the great God, may this book be blessed.
So let it be.
So let it be.
Behold, we shall now invoke the higher selves of the great family.
May the higher selves of the great family be invoked.
We have blessed our tradition book of life. Within that book are the inscribed names of all Correllians, living and dead. These are the great family who share the labor of the great work. We call upon our higher selves of these siblings that they may be open to us and their energies of our ceremony. All those within the holy book are bound by a bond of love and loyalty. All have come of their own free will to join the great work, called by the goddess and inspired by her to aid in the reshaping of the world and the birthing of the Aquarian age. We are privileged to live in the coming of the age, but it is a great responsibility that rests upon us and all spiritual people. For many years, we were called by the goddess to labor as midwives to the age, to prepare the world for a spiritual rebirth and the earth for a new beginning, free of injustice of the past. Now, we must become the teachers of this new age. Before stands us the unknown generations to come. Besides us stands the beloved ancestors, whose efforts have taught and guided us as we have joined them in the great work. Now we must go forward, strengthened by the bond of generations, the living and the ancestors, the incarnate and the discarnate, standing together, one tradition, one family, striving life and death, transcending time and space, a single circle of love and power, duty and honor, in which each member plays a vital role. In this ceremony, we honor the living members of our tradition, and most especially those members who have newly joined us. Beloved ones, we honor you.
Behold, in the name of the Correllian nativist tradition, I call forth the higher self of all members of the tradition. Be with us, be one with us. In this sacred ceremony held for you, I call you forth, beloved ones, that we may honor you.
And now, to show our gratitude and to strengthen our connection, we shall make offerings.
May the offerings be brought forward.
Many generations have come before, and many shall follow after. We are not alone, but part of a continuum. We are one with our ancestors and our descendants, united in love and respect. The work we do has taken and will take many generations, yet it is in the blink of an eye to the eternity of the soul.
Now, we shall invoke the blessing of the beloved ancestors.
May the ancestors be invoked.
Are you ready, beloved one?
I am ready.
May the beloved ancestors now give their blessing to the tradition and all its members.
Behold these sacred waters, symbol of spirit. May these waters and all they touch be blessed. O beloved ancestors. May the sacred blessings of the holy ancestors go forth into all the people of the Correllian nativist tradition and the world. May the blessings be upon you. May you blessed be. So let it be.
Reverend Ed, please come forward. Any members of our high clergyhood have an oracle from the ancestors at this time?
Some of you have heard me speak before. I spoke about change. And I asked that you took a direction, one way or the other. I see that you have done that. And now I bring two words to you: truth and reconciliation. You have to decide what your truth is and reconcile yourself to it. It's not a coincidence that this parliament is held in the Windy City. The winds of change blow strong around us all. And it is important that we hear everything the breezes have to say to us, to find our truth and to reconcile ourselves to it. Some of it.
Yes, sis.
I come from the outer realms. I have wandered the United States for the last several years. I've wandered time for us. I've wandered the world. And today I want to come home to my city, to my space, to my place, to offer an oracle. I know it is rare to see me do this, and I have left it to others to do these things. Because it is not important that I speak a message to the world, it is that I speak a message to all of you, so that you can speak a message to the world. One is not known for being a teacher. To be a good teacher is to know that your students have the skills to survive life. To be a great teacher, you must have your students be able to teach others. And I pretend to be a great teacher. I want to be more than that. I want to be an invisible teacher. And what is an invisible teacher? When you don't even know, when you see the students, they don't even know who the teacher is. All they know is the student and their works. A truly invisible teacher is what we of the Correllian family are. As I shake and I shiver that I cannot believe I'm here today, I am now going to call on to the ancestors. I'm going to call on to Gurdon, who walked these paths. And he stepped into Danville, and he stepped here. My ancestor in Chicago. I am going to call to the ancestors of the Correllians. And I'm going to call on to the ancestors of the world. Please do it all with me 3 times. ancestors speak unto you, and I will warn you, you are standing in the world's pain. Today, we have brought you here, to this world, to this moment, to this space. We are in the middle of the world's pain. The world is coming crashing, and we stand here as Correllians, ready, able. And we're now speaking to the world. Go upstairs and look at the genocide that is there. Look at the murder there is. Where is the word wish amongst us? Where are we saving our people? We stand in the middle of the world's pain. We have been brought here as empaths of the greatest proportions. We have trained generations. We have been waiting for us to come back here since the day we saw it from the Great Exposition, and we saw the world, and we saw our own people being reflected here. We stood here. Our ancestors stood here, both in physical and creation, at this place, just a few miles away. And they saw a place where we were all diverse. Christians, and the first things is seeing Catholics being accepted, and moving into seeing the Swamis, and all of these things that came to America. And we were there in the audiences, there. We have been here, and we have said, and from that point on, as we are now in recursion into our own prophecies, they wanted to see the great family survive. And now and it's hard, because this vessel, which is not supposed to be reluctant to it, in fact, he preserves himself from these sort of moments. He teaches others to do it because he's flawed. He has difficulties. But I will say this, that we have worked time and time again. The Correllians are not a religion of salvation. We're a faith of survival. We have seen ourselves have to be oppressed over and over and over again. We had to marry to hide our identity. We had to marry to become to what we stand today. A man whose soul is as indigenous as them all, but in physicality, barely qualifies to be amongst our original family. That was broken because what? We know it. Guns. We heard guns. They chased us from our home with guns. They chased us from our homes from guns. They made sure that our family was scattered into the winds with guns and fire. And that's how our tradition was born. We're fighting for our freedom. We are fighting from against oppression. This is a century-old battle that we're really having. And now we have got the people in the army and the souls that have been reborn again and again. We have our people here who can say something. Upstairs is not just our pain, not just our desire for peace. We can have that. We have peace. We have always had peace within the family, and to bring more of it. So I want your ancestors to join us in the great family. I want you to adopt you. We want to adopt all of you. We want you to bring us together. Your ancestors are as important as us. We're nothing special. We have only fought for that. And the only thing that we have done better than others is that we have embedded our children with our memory and pray they will find a better world than we did. And we are continuing that march. We are hoping that you find a better world than we did, because our passion is to restore our right to identity, which was denied to all of us. In my last words, and in our last words, I will say this: you are blessed, you are graced, you stand in this, and I still want to speak as but we stand here able to have a voice like none other. Let me tell you now, your voice extends around the world. There is no one in the world we cannot speak to. We have 7.9 billion people. We can speak to the world. Our miracle has manifest. We are here as a miracle manifest. Can you handle the world's pain? Will you take it on? Will you find answers for it? Will you do what we've always done? We don't save, we survive. And we help others survive. And that is what the great family does. We survive and persevere. And I return to the outer world.
So mote it be. So mote it be. We come to you now to say to you that the top of one mountain is but the beginning of a foothill for another mountain. We promised you change. We warned you of difficulty. And now we encourage you once more to continue to take up your talents, your skills, your gifts, your blessings, and utilize them to enhance your lives and the lives of those around you. Each of you is a beacon of light and a manifestation of our truest wishes, and we encourage you to move forward as such, unencumbered. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
So mote it be. May the sacred lustration now go forward.
Behold, may the blessing be upon the Correllians of the East. May the blessing be upon those of us who live in the East, and likewise upon those who are children of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. May the blessing of the beloved ancestors be upon you and upon all the lands and peoples of the East as well.
So mote it be.
So mote it be. Behold, the blessings be upon the Correllians of the South. May the blessing be upon those who live in the South, and likewise upon those children of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. May the blessings of the beloved ancestors be upon you, and upon all the lands and peoples of the South as well. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Behold, may blessings be upon the Correllians of the West. May the blessings upon those who live in the West, and likewise upon those our children of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. May the blessings of the beloved ancestors be upon you and upon all the lands of the peoples of the West as well.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Behold, may the blessings be upon the Correllians of the North. May the blessings be upon those who live in the North, and likewise upon those whose children are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. May the blessings of the beloved ancestors be upon you, and upon the lands and peoples of the North as well.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Beloved ancestors, we thank you for your message and for your blessing. We pray that you will continue to work with us as we walk the path of the Spirit and follow the Goddess, called to make the world a better place, a more spiritual place, and likewise receive our thanks in token of our love and respect for you.
And now, to show our gratitude to all our relations, we shall give thanks.
May thanks be given.
Let us join hands in token of the sacred circle.
Behold integration and understanding, the sacred power of the North. It is Uberus, the serpent swallowing its own tail, the return to the beginning, for the cycle of creation is fulfilled and created, becomes the creator. The soul is not the only origin in the goddess, but also its destination. The reunion of the soul and the creator is not displaced by one or the other, but realization that both have been one all along. That the journey has been shared at every step. That union not delayed, but temporary, obscured by the veil of flesh. We are one, and our journey is one of enrichment, magnification, beyond our original dreams and imaginings, out of which we will emerge immeasurably greater than we began, expanded and glorified by millionfold, symbol of eternity and completion, through which existence is fulfilled, goddess and God, not merely reunited, but made one again. It is also a symbol of our thanks and gratitude for the wondrous of the joy of life and creation.
Let us give thanks.
We thank the beloved ancestors, both named and unnamed, for their presence and their blessings. Guide and protect our tradition, beloved ones, that we may go forth and grow and help us to be true to the will of deity and in all things. We love and respect. We thank you. May the blessings be upon you now and always.
We thank you, O Father God, Master of creation and Lord of the dance, for your presence and your aid now in this our ritual and at all times in our lives. For you are never without us, and we are never without you. With love and with respect, we thank you. May the blessing be upon you now and always. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
We thank you, O Mother Goddess, heart of existence, source and sustenance of all things, for your presence and your aid now in this ritual and at all times in life, for you are ever with us. With love and with respect, we thank you. May the blessing be upon you now and always.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
May thanks be given unto the gods, lands, and peoples of the north. May the blessings be upon them and all their works. May all the peoples of the north know peace and joy. May the goddess bless the north now and always. With love and with respect, we thank you.
Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Many thanks be given upon God's lands and peoples of the West. May the blessings upon them and their works. May all the peoples of the West know peace and joy. May the goddess bless the West now and always. With love and with respect, we thank you.
Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
May thanks be given unto the gods, lands, and people of the West. May blessings be upon them and their works. May all peoples of the West know peace and joy. May Goddess bless the West now and always. With love and with respect, we thank you.
Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
May thanks be given unto the gods, lands, and peoples of the East. May the blessings be upon them and all their works. May all the peoples of the East know peace and joy. May the goddess bless in the East now and always. With love and with respect, we thank you. Amen.
Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
As above,
so below,
as in the universe,
so the soul,
as without,
so within.
the circle is now open.
But never
Broken.
Merry meet,
Merry part, and merry meet again. Oh, one more thing.
to the mother we ground this energy. Let it fade within the earth. By the powers of air, fire, water, and earth, our right is done. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
We hope that you have enjoyed this ritual presentation. If anyone has any questions or if you'd just like to socialize, please feel free to interact with any of us, particularly the lady who just raised her hand. Thank you, everyone.